Hey everybody, it's Triple J, and welcome back to another episode of Bountiful Bayou. Here in City Skylines, we're taking a look at our newest Stadium edition that we got. Really happy with how that looks. Really cool little area there, tucked between the highway and sort of our downtown area. Now, one thing I was looking at while I was loading up the city is this mess. This mess right here. Traffic has gotten increasingly worse over here. Now, granted, some of that is people moving in over here and our lack of access to sort of this area directly from the highway. This is sort of where that's going to happen. So we may need to make some adjustments to some things in the future. But what I'd like to actually try first is a couple things. One, we have too many people crossing this crosswalk here, and probably even crossing this crosswalk right here. So it's slowing down some of our right-hand turns. Also, people are having to sit at this traffic light to turn right, which isn't ideal either. So I want to do a couple of things. I want to create a dedicated turning lane for this avenue that will bypass the traffic light. So then the avenue will just be going straight, and then you'll have a dedicated non-light to turn right off of the street. And then I also want to bring this walking path up and over and turn off the ability to allow pedestrians to cross this crosswalk. So that's my plan. That is the plan. So let's just dive right into it. So I'm gonna delete that. Okay, I'm gonna pause the game real quick. I'm going to delete that. We're going to have to figure out how to do this. I could also just kind of push it further over. I might have a little room between the highway here to bring that up and over, but I'm not sure. Let's first put in the right-hand turning lane. Now we're going to be doing this a little bit blind, which isn't ideal. So we also have to remember that we have an intersection right here that brings people in to this area. So I imagine we're probably having a lot of people turning left. I think what I might do instead is kill that intersection and have that get pushed down to, well, not like that. Okay, it's gonna mess up some of our stuff here, but there we go. So that's gonna happen instead, and then this one is going to just do that. So we'll eliminate another intersection by doing that nonsense. I think I kind of want some sort of building in the corner here in some capacity. I just don't know how that's gonna exist yet. What could happen, I suppose, is we do that, bring that down, put back the walking path that we left in here. That's just to sort out this zoning a little bit better. Yeah, I don't really want to zone on this avenue. So I'm also down to do this, which would then increase the zoning. Slide that down. Yeah, so that'll help these houses out. And then yeah, we could put some sort of like building. I don't know, nothing where it creates a lot of traffic though, because this is sort of like an interior neighborhood. It also could be some sort of like a park. Some sort of park, perhaps. Like a larger type of thing. What if we used some sort of like a monument? Some kind? Again, it should be somewhat residential feeling. I guess, yeah. I mean, we're starting to, like, the highway is starting to move us into a little bit of that lower gridded suburb feel, not necessarily, you know, a large building, but it kind of feels like it's appropriate to put something in here. And maybe this goes here instead of houses. Maybe this is where this lives. I love this park. I think I've actually probably put a couple of iterations of this park in already. But this is a really, really nice asset. And so we're going to use it. I know those lights are interfering with the road a little bit there, but I'm going to be okay with that. And then I'm going to paint... I'm going to actually grab a decal. Pull that in a little bit. We can have houses on the other side. Yeah, that's totally fine. But I'm going to go snag a decal. Just like an asphalt one. I should have that, don't I? Old asphalt. That's okay. I'm okay with that. I don't want to get too in the weeds here with this, but I just kind of want to add a little bit. Yeah, that's nice. It doesn't need to be a tall building. I just kind of wanted something there. Cool. Okay. So then that will come through. All right, so then we've pushed this intersection down a little bit further. In an ideal world, it would be down even further, but we'll have to kind of see how the traffic behaves. I don't know exactly where people are turning. We can always mess with it later. This is a three-way avenue. Kind of feel like we just use a one-lane dedicated right turn, and I'm going to put that starting about here to about there. And I want to make this a little... Man, I wonder if I should just get rid of this and then redo it later. It's just really hard to see over that. That's going to be easier for us to see. Okay. So let me take this and start to... I want to get a little bit nicer of an angle. A little... I don't want to tear the intersection there, but I do want to create some sort of a nicer right-hand experience coming off of that. And I don't know if that's it, but that might be the best we can do there. Okay, then while we're at it, before we put those roads back, let's do a lane connector. So this right-hand turn lane is dedicated, and then these two can go here and here. This one can go to here or here. Okay, and then this is no turning. But yeah, I'll allow you to kind of move over into a different lane there. Okay, you can still go left there, that's fine. And then here, certainly not able to turn left. This and this. I will allow them to get into that left-hand lane because they may want to turn left here. And I think it might be best to dedicate a left turn lane there. Yeah, that might be the play. Again, we can always mess with this later, but we're just trying to achieve a little bit better of a traffic flow. This might help. And then before we put the highway back, let's try... So this is going to have to... Yeah, this is going to be a little tricky. So I need to get people up and over to this side, but then I need to also get them... we may need to use this. This is tricky. So I need to get people that are walking this direction and this direction to get up and over. So if I go... Let's see. Let's go down to ground level. Go up. So you're going to have to walk. You're going to have to do a little bit of a goofy sort of way here. But... yeah, because I don't want you crossing there either. Oh boy. This will be interesting. Okay, so let me go there. And then we're going to have to angle this over the sidewalk a bit. And then we're going to have to go down. Like that. So then if you are on this side of the street, or this side, you can get up, over, and down. And that will give you access to this path. Or... we're gonna have to see how this can work. And I don't know if it's going to. But I'm going to try it. So I also need you to get across this thing. And then this will split. Oh, boy. This will split off to here. Kill that little bit. And then let's redo this to like there. Most of this will be under the highway. And actually, I think that might work, believe it or not. We can mess with the angle and everything later, but I'm going to pull that out a little. And they should be able to access every side of that. Okay, good. So now let's try and put the highway back. Okay. Somehow that did not conflict with what we have going on under here. I'm going to need a pillar there. Let's grab this pillar. Pop that right under there. Cool. Probably going to need one here too. Yep. So a little pedestrian pathway underneath here. Okay. So now let's do... Is it junction restrictions? Yeah, I believe it is. So no pedestrians there, or there, or there. Or here. Okay. And that's all connected back up. And now we can start the simulation again and see how this might behave. Oh, we have to turn off the traffic lights here. I know it's a lot. I know it's a lot of stuff, but toggle traffic lights off. So now all those people are going to filter out to the right. These people will go straight. It'll take us a little while for this to all get cleared out. But now that traffic doesn't need to stop. This still sucks here, but I think what I need is... I need to turn off the traffic light here, is what needs to happen. Whoops. Yeah. That needs to happen. And then I need cars just motoring through. Just a constant flow. You're coming in, you're turning right. These idiots stopped. Yeah, because there's parking allowed over here, so I could turn off parking restrictions on this road, which maybe I should do. No parking on this street, just to avoid cars turning off. I also just realized that the day is changing slowly. Okay, let's ramp up the speed a little bit on this. See, now we're starting to get another slowdown over here. Yep. So now we're getting the stop sign for people turning into this. So this is where the problem is. And that actually makes a lot of sense. We shouldn't have probably this avenue connection right here. We should also allow them to enter on another street, and that entrance could be here, maybe. We're gonna have to play around with this. I'm gonna pause it. So that could be where they enter. And honestly, what if I made this a one lane going in and not allowing... Here, let me put back this before I forget, so I can get, have good zoning there. Okay. So that's going to be an entrance street, and this will allow people to right turn, straight only, and then I'm not going to allow excuse me, I'm not going to allow a left turn there. Right turn only, no light because it's in a one-way in automatically, and that might split some of that traffic, but we'll see. We'll have to see. Yeah, so some of these people are going straight already. Both lane usage, though, that's nice to see. But yeah, we're still getting a lot of people turning left in. I think it's a lot because there's a lot of people moving in. But ultimately, I think it comes down to the fact that we don't have a great connection to over here yet. So, a little bit of growing pains. However, this has completely emptied this now. This is obviously still an issue, but that's a different story. But this lane is looking so much better. We really improved that quite a bit. And we're not having stoppages in that turn lane. It's a lot clearer of a path. I think adding this helped a bunch too. We're splitting the traffic. Also, I mean, look at this. Look at all these people walking over this. Turning off the ability for them. I mean, Traffic Manager is a fantastic tool. It really is, because there's just so many things you can do with management of stuff that you just can't do in vanilla, unfortunately. And one of them is this type of thing, right? Avoiding these crosswalks just allows traffic to freely move. I think I need to turn off the parking restrictions on this road as well, and probably this road. Just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Sorry, guys. It's too busy through here. We can't have that. Now we do have a couple people that are walking through the street, and that is because this asset, you can see the blue line, the asset does take up that much space. So these people think they're technically walking on the park asset, so. And I could slide this down more to avoid that, but then they're going to walk in the other side of the street, and there's going to be a traffic light in the street. So, you know, there's only so many things you can do. I could also slide this down this road. Which we could certainly do. Might kill some of those houses. Yeah. Sorry, houses. Then that would allow us a little bit more play. Yeah, there we go. There we go. And there. Very nice. Quite the little intersection right here, but so much more effective. So much better. Yeah. Way better. Okay. Can I sneak a little something in here? Like a high density commercial block? I know it's going to increase the traffic over here, but I feel like I want something coming off of that highway. Now, are people walking under here okay? Yeah? I mean, that's a scary little bit of a walk. You're walking underneath the highway, but that totally exists in places. No one's hitting their head on the highway. That's good. That's a cool little area right here. Very cool. All right, let's add some more houses. Now that we've fixed the traffic, let's add more to it. So how are we doing here for services? Looks like we have police stations. There's a clinic. We have some death care. And we have police. We only have schools on this end. Oh, I guess there's a school here too. Oh no, we do. We do over there. Okay, cool. So let's put in some people over here. What about parks? Doing okay on parks. Might be nice to put something in here, perhaps. Maybe this is a good spot for a basketball court. Basketball court and maybe a tennis court, perhaps.
The wait is over. It's finally here.
Yeah, that could be nice.
Friday night chili bowling at Andy's Bowling Alley. Every Friday night, anyone who buys at least 2 games
no,
of bowling
I need
gets
a
free bowl of chili.
tennis court.
So don't wait.
There we go.
Play now. Due to recent incidents, the chili will only be distributed
And
at
how
the
about
end of your
another
visit.
one
That
right
way you can enjoy
here?
it
Make it a
wherever
little
you
bit of
are.
a
At home
park
or
block.
on a concealed
And
In the meantime, you'll have all the fun that bowling can provide. So come on
we
back
can
and
do
be reminded
a
that
skate
not
park
actually
behind
that
it.
good at bowling. Andy's Bowling Alley.
Like a little.
We are the law.
Make this a nice little park area here.
I know what you're thinking. Are we lawyers? Are we accountants?
And what about?
Probably requiring the services of a lawyer and an accountant. Is that us?
What about a gymnasium?
What do you think? Seems to me that there's a lot of you out there who might
Yeah.
need the use of the law.
Down with that.
But that's not legal advice.
I'm hearing some of those upgrades too.
In fact, we're legally barred from providing legal advice.
Cool.
The law, accounting.
Look at that. Add in a few parks.
Since 2005.
Let's do a little treeage.
If you're looking for that relaxed vibe,
And I think I might try to sneak like a path or something through here. That might be a little wonky looking, but yeah, just something where people can maneuver their way through the area there. Yeah, it's kind of fun. Okay, we have this walking path through this section. Let's just outfit this with more commercial And then this will be residential. All this will be residential. Let's pack some more people in here. Makes it feel a little more alive. A little commercial there. And then I think a path splitting this would be a good move. And then this whole section will be commercial. And then this block, actually, what I want to do is make this connection here to the path. That would be valuable. And I'm kind of down for more commercial right here. Let's fill it all in. Awesome. What's our next milestone? 38. There we go. We're finally creeping up there. We can fill some more trees in over here on this area. Just to not, you know, kind of like what we did on this side. How's our team doing? Game was canceled. What? I'm paying $4,000 a week to have a canceled game? Sigh. I'm just going to step on 3-speed. And then we're going to have to fill in the rest of this. So we have... Let's see. We have some more... We're using all the bike lanes. Let's use this side to be not bike lanes, but just grass. So as we're pulling yet further away from downtown, I still do want to create this gridded structure, but now we're starting to change some of the roads, and maybe we can change the grid a little bit. We have a couple different angles here, which is nice. We'll bring these through. And again, these are not going to connect up to here. I want them to enter on the avenue itself. Actually, let me make sure this is straight. I guess we have another one here. This avenue... Yeah, I don't know how this looks yet. As we head north, I don't know exactly how that's looking. We also still need to put through this lakefront residential area. Yeah, we haven't... We kind of laid down sort of the beginnings of this, and I still am working through how this all works. We need to make our industrial sector yet. A new interstate that comes through because of this. Oh my goodness, there's so many things. This is going to have to probably get upgraded at some point because this is just very tight. But again, we're going to unlock more tiles up there. But yeah. All right. Well, I think what's going to end up happening, we're gonna have to we'll put an end to this episode, but I think in the next episode we will expand out this neighborhood and hopefully start to see more cars using this, integrate this somehow. Honestly, I think next episode, and I know we've been saying this probably for like 10 episodes now, but I think we'll hit our next milestone. I think we'll hit our next milestone by the next episode because now we're getting a bunch of people in here, and this shouldn't take too long to kind of put this neighborhood in. And then we'll kind of see how that all shakes out. And then, really, I mean, we have more to do over here once we unlock these tiles. But I think the downtown is shaping up pretty nicely. Yeah. Everybody, that is going to do it for me. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I hope to see you all in the next episode of Bountiful Bayou here in City Skylines. Bye, everybody.